So beginning our day, and after morning puja this morning, we chanted the 5 themes for frequent recollection, and of course it's something that we do all the time. We do it frequently as we're encouraged to do by the Buddha, and it's easy to chant it and forget about it. So, but that recollection of of the nature to age, of the nature to sick, and of the nature to die, separation from the loved, and karma. It's particularly running through my mind this morning because we were, myself, Ajahn Kurun Dhammo, Tankachana, Devi are having to leave fairly quickly because we're going to meet Geraldine, our lawyer, who's been involved with helping the monastery from the very beginning, and she's had ongoing health issues, particularly around Alzheimer's, and just that somebody who was so, she's incredibly sharp, and she still is. Just not in some ways, and but she's not able to. Her family and friends are concerned for her, for her safety and well-being, and her decision-making processes are really compromised. So that and they're going to be. We're going to go, they've asked us to be there so we could chant while she's leaving. They're taking her away from her home where she's been for 40 years. And of course, she doesn't want to go. And she's going to be, her sister wants her close by her, but then she's going to be in a kind of a small care facility. So that's, it just is kind of sad. And of course this is the way it is. It's still sad, and I don't know that she's. We don't actually know how she's going to deal with it. So that contemplation, even if you contemplate things and you investigate it and you internalize it, it's like that, like how Ajahn Chah using that word, say, anicca, as normally impermanence or inconstancy, change. And I say, yes, I mean, we can objectify that, but then when you take it as, well, it's not a sure thing, then it's how we feel about it. It's a subjective experience of that. And so the same thing. I think we have to stretch the mind to I'm of the nature to age, and of course you can sort of come up with whole scientific theses about the nature of aging and change and illness. But how do we feel about it? How do we receive it? What's it do to the heart? Because that's the whole purpose of the Buddha's teachings isn't to, say, circumvent impermanence or change. It's to free the heart from suffering. So that, where do we suffer? Where do we have those feelings of discontent, dis-ease, and how do we deal with it? How do we get around those and understand and release the mind from its experience of stress? So that using the reflections, but also it has to be the Dhamma of the Buddhas, as we chant, is that open ego Dhamma, that's leading inwards. We have to draw the teachings inwards, and how do we experience them? So that in seemingly ordinary things are really important for understanding and internalizing this Dhamma. So as we go about our day, and live our life of practice. Keep bringing it in.